Brothers and sisters of the earth, we are an ancient being known as Shisquazi, having had many incarnations in the temples of Egypt and of Greece and of Crete, with different names than Shisquazi. I am called forward by those who are working with the old Chinese to assist in certain matters of speciality, especially in regards to working with the sexuality in your times. Much has been distorted within your worlds, and those aspects of the human evolution which were once fundamental and sacred are greatly misunderstood within your cultures, we find. Of course, in places, the mysteries are still held and understood, but there is much confusion regarding the purpose of sexuality within the behavior of man towards woman, woman towards man, man towards man, and woman towards woman. For we do not understand sexuality to only be the relationship of man to woman, but of all beings to each other. That within every being is a balance of male and female, beloved ones. Sexuality describes a mode of expression. Sexuality is not merely for reproductive purposes, but for the enlightenment of heart and soul. The human being is made as a sacred vessel for the realization of what is God and Goddess. That is the true purpose of human incarnation. This has been known for eons. If you have forgotten it, then I am glad you are remembering. That we come forward at this time is our purpose. That we are called forward by certain beings. We are most grateful. For those who can hear, we are most glad. It is of the utmost importance that there is a re-education regarding these matters in your worlds. Because in truth, the fundament of all war and all disturbances upon your planet, all imbalances, all greed, all unhappiness, all misery, all lack, all loss, all rage, all fear, all grief, have their origins in the imbalance that exists deep within the human understanding of the purpose of life, of the true meaning of life, and how to bring that purpose and meaning into being. This misunderstanding has its roots in the imbalance of communication between man and woman, man and man, and woman, between, in other words, all human beings. Communication has broken down. There is misunderstanding, there is mistrust, and there is a great lack of pure love, compassion, and the desire for oneness, for true friendship. And for the unity amongst family, tribes, and nations. The reason that you must understand your sexuality, brothers and sisters, is that it indeed lies at the root of your being. In many senses, it's all there in your language. Tend to the roots and the plants will flower well. Give the roots the right place to live. Give them right nurturing. Give them enough space to expand. And they will be healthy. But in your culture, there is no space for the roots to expand. There is no attention given to right thinking and right education of young children, of your young people. They are left floundering about in what is now an extremely dirty environment, brothers and sisters, full of misunderstandings and distortion and a lot of suffering. You must take your children back to you, dear ones. You must bring them back, the young ones, and help them to understand the truth and the beauty of their own natures, the innocence and the simplicity, the power and the passion that is natural in their physical and emotional natures, so that their minds do not become distorted with guilt and shame and blame, with cruelty and greed and all kinds of abuse. The children even abuse each other early in life, following the examples and the distortions that they see around them. There are the most terrible abuses happening in your world. I do not need to remind you of this. We come through all the layers into the density of your world to try to bring you some light, to remember why you are born with all these powers, brothers and sisters, that you have within you, unexplored powers that you are afraid of, that involve your sexuality, that involve courage, the courage to be in your power, in your sexuality, in your nature, in your natural innocence, in the innocence of the child within you, who wants to explore, who wants to be touched, who wants to feel the rising of the power, the sensual power, the power of your being, the physical power. You must meet the fears that stop you from feeling the truth that is inside you. Each one of you, you have a gift to bring, to give to another, yet the gifts are not being given. There is entrapment, there is disability, there is the inability to truly communicate as your natural self, brothers and sisters. There needs to be a stripping away of all the layers of pain, ancestral pain, the pain of ages, of eons. For it is a long time now, in your time, since I was there. And even in my time, sisters and brothers, it was starting to become distorted. We held with difficulty the spaces of initiation, of deep opening, of enlightenment and education for women and men to find their true being. The cycles return again and again, and now is such a cycle that from within we are rising again to bring back the teachings of truth into your world, to give men and women back the courage of what they already know, to enable you to have the confidence that you are right. You are right to love. You are right to reach out, to try to connect. You are right to feel sexually drawn one to another, to try and make contact, to try and move the places of fear, of estrangement, of disconnection, of abandonment and neglect. You are right to try and heal each other, brothers and sisters, brave ones, sisters, brothers of the path. You have much to do to reclaim all that is yours. Start now, dear ones. Do not leave a minute more to waste. Come back to yourself on the inside. Know that inside you have the power of the male and the female. It is what made you, and it is still within you. You have the power to understand each other. You have the power to communicate. You have the power to make power together. Each one is a gift. You are a gift, and you are given to the world with your gift. You are the one who gives, and you are the gift that is given, and you are the one who receives the gift that you are. So you are the yin and you are the yang. You are the giver and the gift. You are what is given. You are given in order to give yourself to another who is themselves the same balance. The other way around. Whether you are man, woman, whether you are man, man, and woman, woman, there is still a polarity which you will find, a balance of giving and receiving, of feeling your sexual energies combine and bringing you to ecstasy and bliss together. This is the purpose. You are all love, brothers and sisters. Your bodies are love. Your hearts are love. Your minds are made to interpret love, to lead you into more love and understanding, and to become one together. And in that becoming one, in that coming back to understanding of man and woman and the balance, in that understanding, the earth is healed, all of creation is healed, wars will cease, and peace will be in the belly of creation. Blessings to you, dear brothers and sisters of the earth. We walk with you who are the ancient ones. Hear us, for it is our gift to bring back your memory, the memory of your true beings that are one with the divine essence of all creation. Blessings, blessings to you.